What is going on, world? It is that time once again, 90 miles from comics. And as always, I am your host, aka Y290. I'm your boy, Chad, always bringing you the fire, as you guys know. And for all the 90 holics trickling into the chat, YouTube is 90. I want to thank all of you guys for being here. I want to thank my incredible panel for being here before we get into the panel. But shout out to Sharon. She was first in the chat, so thank you for being here. But shout out to my brother, the one and only captain himself, Javi. Yeah, what's going on, Javi?
Yo, what's going on, man? Another Tuesday. Happy to be here and talk some comics, man.
Bro, I can't
Enjoying the
wait.
day.
I can't wait to hop into it. A lot has happened. Some things have happened in the comic book world. I've been reading. I've been picking up
Yes.
stuff. I mean, we have a big first appearance coming next week, and we all know who that is. So who knows when the next time I'll be back live. This could be the last time I'm live for a couple of weeks, guys, as I will be adjusting to dad life because Little 90 is supposed to be here next week. But before Little 90's here, you know who is here? Our boy D-Hyde. So, Hyde, what is going on, brother?
Yo, not a whole lot. Just a Tuesday, hanging with my boys, the Tuesday Night Titans.
Woo.
And we're just keeping it tight with the Titans. Ready to talk comic books with the boys. Congratulations. You got that first appearance in the bag. Let's do this.
Right?
Tuesday.
That's probably the biggest first appearance of the year, right?
Definitely.
Hands down. So thank you for being here, Hyde. Thank you for being here, Javi. And I guess thank this next guy for being here as well. I mean, you guys know him. He doesn't need a big introduction. It's my brother, Highly a Comic Bro. What's going on, Raul?
What's going on, Chad, bro? The coming of Luke.
Right?
Hello, everybody.
It's happening, bro. Like, it's a real thing, He will be here next week. It's hard to believe that. But yeah, man. Luke will be here next week. Thank you guys for being here. I want to thank everyone in the chat. We got Sean, Stay Puff in the building. We got Mark. What is going on? Thank you guys. And for everyone else that will be trickling in, I'm sure there's other shows happening. So we appreciate you guys for choosing us to watch and talk comic books with. And a lot's been going on, man. A lot's been going on in the comic book world. A lot's been going on in the sports world. We had the Super Bowl. We had trailers during the Super Bowl that I know you guys all saw, right?
Yep.
I saw them, and I've already started speculating. Me and Hialeah went hunting on some of that spec, and we'll get into that spec talk a little later, But before we hop into the spec, before we hop into stash or trash, let's talk about some of the things we've been reading, man. I want to know what you guys have been reading. I want to know what you guys have been reading in the chat. Let us know what you guys have been reading. If you're catching this on the rewind, leave a comment below what you're reading as well. But go ahead, Javi. Tell me what you've been reading, brother. Old, new, I don't care what it is, man.
I've been mostly reading new stuff. I did pick up some new books at the comic book shop last week. I want to talk about this book right here, Venom, The End.
Yo, The End has been a popping thing with a lot of people, man.
Yeah, first of all, it's a Razaa cover, so that's pretty awesome.
And you know what? As you mentioned this book, someone who I know is a big fan of the symbiote is my mate across the pond, Andy Alberts. Thank you for joining us in the chat.
Yo, Andy.
You showed up just in time. Javi's getting ready to talk Venom, brother. So
yeah, man.
Let us know what this was about.
This book is supposed to be, we have this title right here, The End, from Marvel, and it's supposed to be like the last days of these characters of Venom, and not so much, Eddie Brock, but they do cover that in this book. And pretty much the Venom lives on, and because he's not like a human, he can live, he's pretty much immortal, so he lives up into the death of humans and extends that. And the book goes on this crazy tangent. There's this whole like cybernetic, technological, cosmic war that's going on that Venom has to deal with. Venom finds out that he can tap into his into all the genetic material, all the things everything that was explained in the whole Carnage series ties into this book where Venom can now like tap into
Jeez.
I guess the hive.
his genes. He can tap into like because he manifested with all these mutants, so he can like use their powers because he has their genetic code within him, and he like figures this out. So he creates a whole army of Venoms
Oh,
to
that's
fight this like yeah. And no, this book is insane, and as you can see, the panels are very unconventional. The art is very very crazy, and the writing is it's just a very 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 crazy book and heavy on the sci-fi, and I dug it. You know, I was really into it. I really enjoyed it. It was a wild ride. It's a one shot, so it's a pretty lengthy book. So it might take you a while to get through it, but there's probably like I want to say a handful of times where I put the book down and I was like, what am I reading? Like, this book is crazy. And then I went back into it. And then, of course, we will dive into Thor later, but that is another one of these books another one of those books that I read.
Yeah, I think that is something we all read, which was Thor issue number 2. And I guess we'll hop into that as a group if you don't mind, Hobby. But I guess before we hop into it, do you have any pre-thoughts you want to give us on Thor of what you thought on it?
Any pre-thoughts? I did binge read 1 and 2 today. It's I don't know if you guys read that little note that Donny Cates put in the last book in the last page of number 1, where he's like, "Oh, writing comics does something to you. You kind of lose your magic," and then he goes off on this kind of like tangent thing. But they're good. They're good comic book stories, and I'm interested to see in what he does. And I think he's paying a lot of inspiration and a lot of tribute to his inspiration, I should say, with the one and only Thanos.
Okay.
Which I'll guess I will.
You'll explain more into your
Yeah.
theory later, and I'm intrigued by that. Awesome, Javi. Awesome. Can't wait to get to that part. All right. Well, hi, Aaliyah. I guess I know you didn't read that much. What did you read, brother?
I just read Thor, man. I didn't have a chance to go to my LCS. I've cut my pull list, and basically I read Thor online, and it doesn't matter what I read because I can't wait to Hyde talk about it because Hyde sets me straight, and I read one thing and then Hyde enlightens me. So I'm good skipping a Hyde, and then we'll talk about Thor together, dude.
All right, cool. All right, well, I guess everyone's waiting on eggshells, Hyde. They want to know your thoughts. Go ahead, let us know what you've been reading. I guess give us some, pre-thoughts on Thor, or if you want to wait until after, I give my. I mean, I'm only going to review Immortal Hulk and Thor, and then we'll hop right into it. But yeah, go ahead, Hyde. Let us know what you read, man.
All right, I know everybody's been waiting for my opinion on The Protector on Image Comics by Roy Benson and Trekhanov. And yeah, I have no idea who these people were. This is another rare kind of let me give this a shot thing. It's really good. It's about some weird post-apocalyptic world centered around like the native peoples of Canada. It's interesting. It's something I haven't seen done before, and the art's amazing. And yeah, it's hard to really talk about it because it's hard. You got to see where it goes. It's a lot of world building in this first issue, but pretty good so far, I gotta say. I think I've been talking about it. I'm going to keep talking about it. The new John Constantine Hellblazer on the Sandman universe on the DC Black Label. That's a lot of imprints, but it's the third issue by Cy Spurrier and Aaron Campbell, and it has been so good. It's like a return to old Vertigo Hellblazer. It's special. I'm really happy with it. As a big Constantine fan, this is a return to where it should be. It's been a while. This is really good stuff, and I recommend it. It's on the 3rd issue now. Just finished up that first arc. Get on it. This finished up the Green Lanterns Black Stars by Grant Morrison and Herb Monaco. And I gotta say, I loved it. I can't tell you what happened. I can't even sum it up. It's really bonkers. Many different dimensions and dimension jumping and mind wiping and things.
It's my favorite when Hyde's like, I can't tell you what happened, but just go read it.
Yeah, it's great. I'll have to
figure it out for yourself.
Yeah. I'll have to reread it from Green Lantern issue 1, I think, to really tell you what happened. But it's a lot of fun. It's real great. The art's good. And this thing, Thor issue 2 by Donny Cates and Nick Klein. It's really good. I genuinely enjoy the issue. It's a very good thing. The writing's good. It's all strong. There's a lot of cool set pieces, and it's really great narration all through and through. It's a very good book. There's a complaint or two I'm going to get to, but we got to talk about the book first, or else I'm just jumping right ahead to the meat and potatoes of it. But it's really great. But there's a couple of flaws in my opinion. Not even flaws, just head scratchers.
No, and that's very well put. I like your perspective, and I like the way you think. I guess on the book, Hyde, and it calls for a great debate, and I love playing devil's advocate in a sense as well, because I can totally see what you're saying, and at the same time, I like playing the other end. And I guess we'll dive into that after I talk about the one only book that I've been reading outside of Thor. And shout out to a couple more people joining us in the chat. I saw that we got the one and only Brian, Take the Time Collectibles, who AOK'd this book. I would like to think it's for me, but I guess it was really for my son. So my son has the first appearance of Fire Lord, which is pretty awesome. So shout out to Brian. Shout out to John's Comics with Kids. Congrats once again, John, on 1K. Appreciate you for being here, man. We also had Dark Mufasa hop in the chat. I just saw a Stone Cold Steve Whiting. Thank you guys. We appreciate you guys all for hanging out with us, because I'm sure there's a ton of other channels live as well right now, and you've chosen to be here. So thank you guys. So with that being said, things I read last week, which was pretty much just 2 books. I got caught up on everything Venom, Immortal Hulk, Thor, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't have Turtles next to me, but I guess I'll talk about that next week, because we'll dive into more Thor, because I think that's what everyone wants to hear. And shout out to Who Dat Comics and More, man. Thank you, Who Dat, for being here. And shout out to you for AOKing Hialeah a bake box, bro.
Man. Super cool, Who Dat, man. Thank you so much.
That was awesome. Hey, that's a sick little Ultimate Fallout book you got there.
Yeah, dude. Super cool, man. Thank you so much.
So, all right, but back to Immortal Hulk. I'm going to say this. I know everyone hopped off Immortal Hulk, but I've been on it. And I guess a little spoiler alert. Awesome about this issue. You have Hulk fighting pretty much just like Godzilla-type monsters. He's somehow been able to overcome the whole daylight thing. So now he still, goes ahead and, fights these monsters in daylight. He's somehow time warping, which is awesome as well. I forgot exactly how that's happening, but he's going ahead fighting off these Godzilla-like monsters. And then the main plot or storyline is, I guess, underneath that, while he's doing that, he doesn't realize the guy pulling the strings, it's this like literally this skull-crushing minotaur that's just crushing the skulls of any human that's not fulfilling his wants and needs on him, pretty much, defeating the Hulk. So as that's all happening, this and that, like, I guess his main plan and goal, and like spoiler, and that's what you see on the book, is him bringing in Zemu, which is the original Hulk, which is Journey into Mystery 62, one of the books that I hope to add to my collection as the Hulk fan I am, because Zemu is the original Hulk. And as Alex Ross did this beautiful cover right here, awesome stuff. I'm really digging Immortal Hulk still. I know a lot of people have hopped off of it. I think it's something that's going to start catching fire again, because I think wherever Al Ewing is taking this, it seems to be going somewhat cosmic, as we saw in issue 25. And I think once it goes there, it's going to involve Donny Cates and all this other crazy crap, and who knows. But I can't wait. I dig it. And I mean, to date, this is probably one of the best Hulk runs out there. So as a Hulk fan, I'm staying on it, while everyone is not on it. So great stuff, and I can't wait till it's popping again. And I'm like, ha, I never gotten off of it.
Bro, you mentioned it. That cover's sick, dude.
Yo,
That
bro,
is
seriously,
a gorgeous cover.
this cover, I should have gotten 2, man. Like, this cover is beautiful, man.
That cover is beautiful.
So, I mean,
Yeah, it's a really nice cover, man.
Yeah.
it's great stuff, bro. It's
Yeah.
great stuff. So that's that. And now, I guess the moment we've all been waiting for. The other book that I read from last week, Thor, issue number 2. As Hyde said it, very well written, great stuff. Donny Cates fangirl, so I love everything about it. I think what Cates is, doing in his own world, so to speak, inside of the Marvel comic book universe is kind of cool. And I think he's just really like dictating and playing with the characters that really he wants. And, I guess, we've seen a recurrence of certain things and themes, as Hyde mentioned last week of issue 1, with the whole Herald of Galactus. And with that being said, let's just dive into it as a group. I'm going to go ahead and pan this all out. And we might be spoiling some things, guys. So if you guys haven't read it, sorry, spoiler alert. We may not show anything, but something may slip. And we'll try to keep the spoilers to a minimum, but, who knows what could happen. But, yeah, some of my favorite highlights of the book is, you have Thor, Power of Cosmic. He's a Herald of Galactus, quote unquote. To me, he doesn't really feel like a Herald of Galactus. He seems to be just Thor with Power of Cosmic, that he kind of just agreed with, Galactus to kind of like take out this bigger power that's coming, because Galactus obviously needs him to defeat this thing that he cannot beat by himself. And I think for me, in this issue, specifically in issue 2, he takes a stand towards Galactus when he's, trying to eat a world. And as he's trying to devour the world with everyone on it, Thor makes his stake to kind of get everyone off of it and, and save the people, so to speak. And I guess you guys can go read to see if he saves the people or this and that. But for me, him taking that stand and really putting his foot down showed me that, I don't know, he really is just like, look, I agreed to go help you, but I'm not really this guy that you need to feed off of worlds for, you know what I mean? So what are, I guess, your thoughts, Hyde, on that?
No, you didn't say anything that's wrong at all. And,
no.
Yeah. Like my thoughts, again, I can't really talk about it without going into full spoiler for that last page 100%. I just feel like Donny Cates, again, like reusing themes and characters, and as you said, his universe, the Donnyverse. I'm just going to call it the Donnyverse, because that's, Donny Cates' cast and crew that he likes to use. One of them pops up as a big reveal in a different situation and all that than other comics and the other things he's been used in. But again, it's like the big gut punch of the book is like, oh, it's this again. And it's fine, because again, different situation, and the whole book is so great.
Spoil it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, how about this? Go ahead in the chat. Let us know if you want us to let us know if you want us to spoil the last page for you guys, so it might make more sense of what we're talking about here. But let us know in the chat, since we're live. And I guess if we do spoil it, before we spoil it, anyone on the replay, we'll let you know right before we spoil it. But yeah, look at this. I said, do it, spoil it.
I don't know when this is all
taking place.
But I don't think it matters.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Sure.
No, what do you mean? Of course I know that's not what you're talking about.
Okay.
It's post War of the Realms, that's without a doubt.
Yeah.
And then
it's post War of the Realms and it's post Silver Surfer Black.
Mm-hmm.
And we mentioned a little background noise going on.
Yeah, bro, he's got his window open, bro. So his mic
he's outside.
Dude, I got my mic off, so it's not me, bro.
Yeah, because when your mic's off, it goes straight quiet. So anyway, all right. So as we know, I guess Odin is no longer there. He passed. With the whole King Thor and War of the Realms and all that. So now as we know, Odin's son Thor has taken the throne.
King. Yeah, he's king, and now it's his version of his kingdom. So
exactly, and
away with the gold and the
Yeah,
know,
it's it seems to be a very
flattery.
it's more I guess it's more like Thor or Odin's son. Very rugged in a sense. You know what I mean? He doesn't like the flashiness, but anyway, Milner is getting heavier. As we all know, Galactus came, and we had some spoilers and do it, so I guess might as well just go ahead and.
You guys didn't even bring up the whole DC, the allusion to the
No,
DC.
not yet, not yet. We haven't brought that up yet.
That was
Yeah.
super cool.
Yeah. So, but okay, so Galactus comes. He needs his help. Spoiler: end of issue 1. Gets the power of Cosmic and becomes a quote unquote Herald of Galactus. And as I mentioned earlier, to me in this issue 2, it didn't really feel like he's a Herald of Galactus. He just really agreed to help Galactus, because he's just wants peace, I guess, in the world. But also too, at the same time, in issue 1, he seemed to be very bored of being the king of Asgard, and he missed that adventure and like going out and doing things. And I think that's the real reason of him kind of like, all right, cool, whatever, bro, I'll ride with you. Like, I'll go help you defeat this thing. So they come across a world. Of course, Galactus is becoming weak, and he's going to go ahead and eat this planet. And he goes ahead and, puts his foot down, and he somehow saves the people of this planet before Galactus eats it, right? He sends them all to Asgard. And I guess we're going to spoil it, guys. It's happening. Spoiler alert for anyone that doesn't want to hear it. Issue 2 of Thor. And if you're watching this on the rewind, pause it, skip a little forward, and then go back to it after you read it. But he sends all these crazy, weird looking, species back to Asgard. I love that when they get back there, Thor is like, yo, can I eat them? And like I forget which, Asgard guardian is like, no, bro, you can't eat these people. They're guests. They're guests of Asgard, man. Like, you can't go ahead and do it. So Thor, I guess somehow, because he was getting almost like devoured by the people of this planet, and I don't know, he came to some
He was
sort
just getting overwhelmed. So,
yeah, by the people of the planet, and he winds up creating a deal with them. I think it's cool how he gets pulled out by the Rainbow Bridge. You know what I mean? Like,
that was awesome.
That was super dope.
I think Lady Sif is Heimdall. I think that works out so perfectly.
And it's super cool. Yeah, man. I think, very well written. And then I like how, Thor goes ahead and, he has that moment one-on-one with Galactus. Galactus does not give two shits about anything. You know what I mean? And, as that's all happening, going back between Asgard, and I guess go ahead, Hyde, spoil it, let the people know what's like the big reveal at the end.
Big reveal is Thor's flying outside the planet and then flying around, and then Beta Ray Bill pops up again, and he's like, "Hey, talk to your masters, talk to the guys who are telling you what to do, because or else I'm gonna have to go through you, because I don't want to do that." And that's what that is, and that's how it ends. And that's cool and all. Like, he's got another conflict after he solved the thing, like, of course. But I don't know. I feel like the reveal of it, like the big, like, this character's coming at Beta Ray Bill. Again, he loves Beta Ray Bill.
Yeah.
No, he does.
I love Beta Ray Bill. He's a cool
Yeah.
character. But I don't know. I just feel like he uses the same kind of characters and same kind of themes and stuff for the
same situation,
cliffhanger.
for the same effect.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, everything completely in the middle is completely different. It's all great. But I feel like the big punch and draws, like, he tries to bring you in for big things. And they're all the big things are similar. And like everything leading up to it, the plot, everything's different and beautifully written. It's just like there's definitely a structure in the Donnieverse.
He has a formula. So
Yeah. It's almost a formula. Like, it's I don't know. It's hard because there's just certain things and themes and characters you'll.
Yeah, but and as you mentioned, like the things that are different in between. So like the last time he did this big reveal with Beta Ray Bill was the Inhumans, right?
Yeah.
So we've been quite removed from that, a few years. I think, when I saw it, I'm like, all right, this is cool. Beta Ray Bill's back. Yeah, we've seen him do that again, but it's a little different. It seems to be more toe-to-toe versus Thor, something that we haven't really seen since like the 90s, Beta Ray Bill and, Thor going at it. So I'm excited to see that. And I guess for me, I'm happy that Beta Ray Bill's getting that shine, because I feel like what happened was, I guess comic books aside, when we didn't get Beta Ray Bill in that next Thor movie. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, yeah, not necessarily you, but like the movie, yeah, I don't know. A lot of people were like, kind of like, damn, bro, we're not getting Beta Ray Bill. We're getting Jane Foster Thor, or even if that's what we get, it's like, okay, that's cool. But it's not Beta Ray Bill cool. So I think, I think it's almost fan service that Donny Cates is given there as well. You know what I mean? Like, hey, a character that everyone loves. I love him too. He's not being used enough. And he's really the only writer that's used him over the last decade. Easily.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know, I feel like you've seen
the
him pop
only writer.
but and maybe a main Thor storyline. I don't know, but I feel like I've seen him pop up in things over the years. Beta Ray Bill. He's like a character that everybody loves. It's just hard to find a way to squeeze him in.
Yeah, but you think a lot of people who are reading this have read that? That's another thing that we can.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna. Yeah.
But no, I totally understand where you're coming from. We talked last episode how Donny Cates was bringing in the power cosmic
The slap
quite a few times. Just slapping them on characters. Like it's nothing. And now he's just throwing in Beta Ray Bill. But to Chad's point, is to I guess add conflict to this whole cosmic.
Oh, yeah. Could have been a blob monster that's like Thor, I'm gonna get you.
Yeah.
Hey, Hyde, you want to spoil issue 3? Who's coming out at the end of issue 3? Come on, I know. Say it, bro. You know who it is.
Oh, Lockjaw's gonna get the power cosmic?
Yeah, bro. Lockjaw's coming in issue 3, dude.
Coming hard, probably.
Done.
Sometime between issue 3 and 6, but
And then Rocket Raccoon will
Rocket Raccoon will show up.
And that's when he'll kill Rocket Raccoon like he promised, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Biggie Shack in the chat. Shout out to Poor Mike. Thank you guys for being here. Let us know what you guys thought of Thor, or let us know what you guys think of what's happening, in Thor. If you like it, if you don't like it, we want to know your thoughts.
symbiote's coming before Rocket Raccoon now.
Oh,
yeah,
for sure.
I think that the whole black, what is it? The Winter Night?
Black Winter.
Endless Nights.
Yeah,
The Endless
Black
Night.
Winter.
Black Winter. It's like very, it's very like
Game of Thrones.
inspirational. Well, yeah, but the
Winter's
nature,
coming.
it's very inspirational to like Thanos. He gets the Infinity Gems and then he snaps and then everything turns to dust. I read somewhere, I forgot where exactly it was, but people were saying how like the build up to this whole Knoll event is very similar to the build up of the Thanos event
In the movies?
in the comics.
In the comics,
In the
dude.
90s.
Yeah. Think about that when I can see that with the build up towards
the whole-
Infinity Gauntlet.
And Adam Warlock, the
Yeah.
whole run of that, and
And then Thanos Quest issues 1 and 2, I can see that. I mean, so I know I know Jim's comics. He kind of spec'd on this Dinosaur, Moon Girl and Dinosaur book
Okay.
28. No, I know it sounds crazy, but
Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur.
yeah, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. It was like issue 28, and now it's like if you go look on eBay, bro, that book is popping right now. And he was saying that, and I forget the name of that villain that I guess was first appeared in it, and it's a real low print. But he was saying,
Omnipotentus.
yeah. So say it one more time, Hylia.
I believe it's Omnipotentus.
Yeah. So he thinks that the Black Winter is Omnipotentus from that. I feel like it's still Knoll because we've been teased with Knoll with everything that Cates has been doing from this point, and we have not yet seen him come. He has not come. We still see that God is coming, and if you're reading Venom, God is still coming in Venom. Like he still has not come, and I would think it would be cool, I guess, before he actually came to the actual Earth, is we see Thor possibly get defeated by him. And then that's when he makes his move into the Venom run, and because it's all connected to the Jason Aaron run that he got the inspiration from to create Knoll, and I think for him taking over Thor from Jason Aaron, there's this whole I guess love relationship for me, I guess, with Cates and Thor and Aaron. But I just feel like, it's got to be Noel, and we have to be going back to this.
It has to
or
be.
something. And if it's not, like, Jesus, bro, you're giving me blue balls over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want some Noel. I love me Noel, man. So, like, he's definitely trying to set up Noel to be a powerful player. And I think Thor, defeating Thor or doing something big against Thor can definitely set that up before he brings it all tied together in his Venom run. Because I'm sure that's where it's all going to tie in, is it in his Venom run, But I don't know. I'm just all speculating. And I see the reoccurring themes, Hyde, and I completely agree with you on certain aspects. I guess I'm just looking at the middle parts of it. I'm like, okay, it's different. It's
That felt
different.
great.
So because it's different, he still got me. You know what I mean? Like, okay, you still got me aboard. And then I guess as I said earlier, for full fan service, like, I love Beta Ray Bill. Like, I should probably pick up a second copy of that book. Yeah, I love me, 337. I know someone that's got multiple copies too, so I might hit him up.
Oh yeah, you know somebody.
Yeah.
No,
It's
let's clear
He's got like
something up.
7 copies.
And just to reiterate, I don't hate this book. I like it a lot.
That's exactly.
Are you keeping it on your pull list?
Yes.
That,
I'm trying to say I like it. It's great. Like everything is
All right.
great. It's just I find it like but like I'm going to keep reading it because I don't think it could possibly just be the same stuff over and over again. He wouldn't do that. Like he's a great writer. I'm a huge fan of him. I hope it's great. And it is great.
If you get a chance, go back into issue 1, flip to the last couple pages, and then try and read that Donny Cates letter that he wrote.
I know what you're talking about. I did read it.
I think I read it. I just don't think I remember it, but I'll read it again.
Rip it, frame it, put it on.
No, hey, and like you, Hyde, I'm kind of like ripping it. Sounds like, but no, I'm loving it. I can't wait to issue 3. I'm not hating on it at all. It's just you brought it up, and you're spot on the repetitiveness, But I'm loving it still, dude, and I love Beta Ray Bill. So I'm not hating on it at all.
Yeah, man, I think it's just, it's still early. It's somehow, I think it's all connected. And I think, it's one of those things like you have to be reading everything because once it's all pulled together, unless you're not reading his world, it's not going to be fun or make sense to you, know? And if you're in on him and what he's done, it's cool. And I like what he did with Guardians. It was very small, very short. It wasn't spectacular like some of his other work, I would say. But it was a fun, cool read. And I like where, Al Ewing kind of like, he still made it relevant, as we mentioned last week on that book. That was the book that we dove into last week, which was cool. So, yeah, man, great stuff. Hey, Thor, get on it. I guess we got to think. Are we going to go back to our ranking system? Remember it was like the dollar menu. It was a value meal, or if it was like really good, you supersize it with the McFlurry. I don't know if you guys remember that. But we gotta go back to a rating system. But I guess if we had to rate this book, what type of you want to go out of 5 stars?
I'll
give it a 4.
A 4?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I would. I think I would agree with you there. I'm with you guys there on a 4. I feel like it's fair on the ranking just based off of the way it's written, the art, and everything like that. And I guess outside of the similar themes we've seen.
Yeah, poor Mike gets 1.5 hammers.
1.5 hammers. I like it, poor Mike. That was a good way to rate this, right? So we give it 4 hammers.
4 hammers.
Poor Mike said it wasn't for him, so he took it off the pull because he's got to save some money. And that's respectable, poor Mike. I respect it.
I give it 3 stars. Solid 3.
3 hammers. We're going hammers on Thor. I like this. Thanks, poor Mike. All right. This is giving it 3.
3 hammers and a little plushie of Lockjaw.
Okay.
A little keychain plushie.
I was gonna say, I mean,
put on your book bag.
If I didn't want to give it a full 4 hammers, I would give it 3 hammers and a lightning jolt. How about that? Yo, shout out to Fun Comics as well in the live chat. And if you guys are watching this on the rewind, let us know in the comments below what you thought about Thor issue number 2. And we'd love to know what you guys are reading. So let us know what you're reading as well. Maybe we should read it too. So let us know in the comments. All right, guys, let's move along. I guess we'll just keep it flowing. I got some Spec. I'm going to run through some Spec because, like I said, Little 90s here next week. I don't know if I'll be live next week. And I guess since we're talking about Donny Cates, I mean, not that this is really Spec, but if you guys follow Donny Cates on Twitter, we all saw last week that he mentioned he turned in the script for the one, the only God Country. So we know that this movie is coming, bro. And I will tell you right now, this is the time to buy your God Country #1. It is low. It's down on price. I was looking at eBay prices. I actually ran into this book at my LCS. I could not believe it, and even the price it was at, I was like kind of shocked. And we've all seen this book go from like $100 to at max. Like at one point in time, people were asking like $200 for this near mint, which was crazy. I don't know if people were paying that, but I could tell you right now, this book is on the low. Go look at it on eBay. It's averaging sales, I would tell you, anywhere between 40, 50, 60 bucks for a raw copy, like 80 max, some people. So if you want to buy this book, buy it now before we see the trailers, because once we see a trailer, it's going to pop. And, and if the movie's any good, forget about it. This is probably the first comic book writer that has written a movie that's, popping, so to speak. So go get it now. I can tell you right now, this is, an awesome book. It's a great read. I know Bake just gave one away. Luckily, Unluckily, I didn't win it, but it's all right because I found it. Luckily, I guess I didn't win it because I found it. And to me, that's, it would have been cool to win it, but there's nothing better than when you're looking for a book and you find it on the hunt. That's half of what we do as comic book collectors, right?
Yeah, that's the fun part.
So, yeah, man, go get it now. It's a great book. It's definitely down. The trade paperback is out. You can go find the trade paperback for 15 to 20 bucks. Great read. I recommend that, poor Mike. But if you're a Donny Cates collector or someone that's been looking to buy this book, I just think it's a great time to buy this book now in like the speculative market, so to speak. So go do it if you haven't done it. That would be my recommendation. And moving along. So as we all know, we all saw the hot spec, or I guess the hot trailer that came out for Disney Plus, right? And I don't even know if this is spec anymore. And Hialeah is testament to this. All right, we all saw the trailer come out Disney Plus, Winter Soldier, Vision, we know we're getting the kids, and then, we saw Loki, and I know Loki's probably the most connected thing, or the one thing that we all had questions about, right? Because he dipped with the freaking cube, right? He was just out. So we see Loki in the jumpsuit that says TVA, and I'm pretty sure that stands for Time Variance Authority. And the first appearance of the Time Variance Authority is Thor issue 372. And as of yesterday, out on eBay, I was looking at issues. You can find them $2, $3, $4. They were starting to get picked up, man. And I was like, damn, I think people are catching onto it. I don't even know if this is considered spec now, because if you go on eBay, this is already like a $15 to $20 book. I guarantee you're going to see this book on the top 10 list from Comic Tom or all those spec lists this week, because I think people are catching on. Time Variance Authority, obviously, they have to do with time. They're like the time police, right? So just recently, it was just reported that Owen Wilson was casted for the Loki show. If people were thinking it has to be like some sort of Thor, some people were thinking Eric Masterson. Since I've seen this, and shout out to JLS Comics, because he's the one I kind of got the idea from. I saw one of his videos. But since I've seen this, and this is the Time Variance Authority, I am almost convinced Owen Wilson has probably been casted for this character right here, and that character is Justice Peace, and that's issue 371 of Thor. It's the issue right before that, and he's pretty much like the sheriff of the Time Variance Authority. And you would think if Owen Wilson has a very big role in the TV show, it has to be this. And what better, Owen Wilson's kind of funny, so what better way to have him as like a buddy cop type of role? You know what I mean? Like a buddy cop type of role going through time. So go through the back issue bins, Thor issue 371. I can tell you that people aren't on this yet. I've been looking at eBay. They haven't caught on yet. I'm almost sure that they're going to announce that this is what he is, or when it gets shown that this is what he is. Because if you look at Justice Peace, he's got this nose that just screams Owen Wilson. So go check it out for yourself.
Wow.
Yeah. The other thing is too, if you can find them, for 372 first appearance of Time Variance Authority, You're gonna see these guys in the Loki series, and like I said, you're gonna see this start popping up. It's starting to get real hot. So go check it out for yourself. Look, the wows are all coming in the chat. Look at Sharon. It's so funny. So, but yeah, man, the spec is real on this. I feel like this one might be too late in a sense. I mean, it's not crazy out of there because it's still in that $15 to $20 range. But this was easily in dollar bins, $2. Raul and I found them for what, for $3?
Yeah, $3.
$3 or $4. So go check for it. And then I would tell you, you'll still find this one, 371, first appearance of Justice Peace, the hot spec on the Loki show. And then the other hot spec that I
Hey,
got.
wait up, Chad. Hey, I just want to say a quick story about that. Yesterday, me and Chad went to Tate's, right? So we walk in. Chad stays talking like at the front of the shop to one of the people that work there, and I walk in, start looking around. I cut down one of the aisles. I think I was going to look at action figures, just to watch. And all of a sudden, I see Chad just fly down. I mean, he just flew down. And then he comes back, look, bro, I got him. $3, $2. His ass was on fire looking for those books, bro. And he got them. And then he sent me the pictures, and it was like, there was like what, 25 to 30 sales yesterday on those books. That's crazy.
And they were all like $2, $3 to $5, like $5 to $7 shipping. I looked today, like early in the morning, and I sent you the sales. They're starting to sell for like $15 to $20 for $372 now. So I mean, I don't know. Like I don't know. Like I said, I just had a feeling about it. I wanted to make sure I could get there before anyone else could. So I guess.
No, dude, when I saw you go by, I go, "What the hell's he freaking go?" I mean, you were like on a mission.
Out on the hunt, man.
Yeah, he was on the hunt. I didn't even know. He hadn't told me anything, man. I just saw him. I mean, he just went by. I was like, "What the fuck?"
He had his eye on the scope.
Yeah, man. Well, I guess I've been trying to get better on my spec.
No, it was good. You were dead on.
The 90s hot spec. That's what I should call my segment, right? 90s hot spec.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get better on the spec segment, and I feel like this is affordable spec and not like crazy out there spec. You know what I mean? I feel like it's something that
it's affordable right now.
Yeah, man. And that's what I'm all about is bargains. And anyone that's watched my channel from the beginning, that's what I'm all about. I'm all about the hunt and getting something for a great deal,
Bro, if we wouldn't have gone yesterday, we would not have got them.
No, I guarantee those books would be gone now. And that's for sure.
They would have been gone yesterday, and they would have been gone soon after, for sure.
Yeah, man.
For sure, they would have been gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But hey, is what it is. We came in. We both got a set. Hi, Leah, and that's all that matters, brother.
Yeah, I got mine right here.
Yeah, we're ahead of the game, brother.
Right there.
What issue is that?
372 is the first appearance of Time Variance Authority, and 371 is the first appearance of Justice Peace. Yo, shout out to D-Run Comics in the building, NWO. What's up, brother?
D.
Biggie Shack. I know I shouted out Biggie Shack earlier.
Yeah, Biggie had a headache. He said, I hope you feel better, Biggie.
All right, feel better, Big E. So, all
And
right,
Funk Comics is also in here. What's up, Funk?
What up, Funk?
What's up, Funk?
Here, brother. What's up, man? All right, well, I got a little more spec, and then we'll get to the real reason we're all here, Stash or Trash, all right?
Sounds good.
So, all right, and I don't know when's the next time I'll be live, guys, so I'm taking advantage. We might go a little longer than normal if that's cool with y'all. So,
Oh, yeah,
right.
that's cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
all right, so next thing. All right, I got a feeling, bro, and I think we all know it's coming. We know it's coming, bro. Just go get them. Thunderbolts. I think it's connected to the whole Black Widow. There's speculation that the post-credit scene in Black Widow is going to be the reveal of a new team. We all know Ross is there. We all seen the red vials. I haven't been able to pull out the boxes, but you already know I've spec'd on the Red Hulk already. If you haven't gotten that, you need to go get it because he is coming one way or another. If it's in Immortal Hulk or if it's in that movie, we are going to see some Hulk because we know Marvel got the rights to Hulk back officially. So who knows what can happen, but Thunderbolts is coming. They're going to tease it in the movies, get their own TV show, whatever the case may be. Thunderbolts issue number 1. It's starting to heat up a little bit. This is the first appearance of, I forget exactly what her name is, but she becomes Joel. And that's why you want to get this. But there's a ton of first appearances in this book. You also have, the first title of the ongoing series. So Thunderbolts, go get it. And then the other book you want to go get before you see that trailer. And it already took a spike. And I've already spec'd on this book before. I'm really happy. I found a second copy. This is my second copy. Shout out to Brian, Take the Time Collectibles, able to hook me up at Phil's Comics with it. So, but Incredible Hulk, $4.49. You want to go get this book now because
Yes.
once you see this become part of the MCU, easily $100 book. This was for the longest time $20 to $30. It started to slowly creep up to $40. People were speculating. It started to get a little hot. Now, easily $40, $50 book. Before it gets out of that price range that you don't want to pay, go get it, man. I'm telling you, it's coming in Black Widow. And the other reason why I feel like Thunderbolts is coming, and if you guys watch TiVo, Lords of the Long Box, shout out to TiVo, the long-term spec list. That's one of the things that I watch all the time to kind of get some speculation news and kind of, bring out to you guys. And they like to do a good job of bringing out the news early so you can go get it before it starts popping and find it, reasonably priced. It's been reported that Kevin Feige reserved the rights to this character right here. This is Hulk issue 228. This is the first appearance of Moonstone. Yo, shout out to Brian, Take the Time Collectibles again, because this was an A-OK, I guess for my son, not for me.
Brian's on fire.
Brian's on fire, dude.
Yeah, man, he's on fire.
So Brian's killing it. Thank you, Brian. But Feige reserved the rights to Moonstone. So that means, and Moonstone becomes a Thunderbolt. So that just tells me that they're coming, man. So this is another book you can find very reasonably priced in back issues. If you can find a nice copy, very clean, pick it up. I mean, it's a great Buscema cover. If I'm not mistaken, he did the art inside as well. But check it out if you can. The hot spec, long-term spec list from TiVo. So shout out to TiVo on that. But Moonstone, Hulk 228. And then I would just tell you, just pull the trigger now on Thunderbolts if you guys haven't yet. Because in May, when Black Widow comes out, I think maybe not necessarily this book because she probably won't be shown until like the TV show. But of course, this one, as I pulled my 84, luckily I caught it. And this one, I think will start becoming, super hard to find. But if you haven't done it yet, go get your first appearance in Hulk 449 because it's just a great book and it's a great cover anyway. And it's Diodato, bro. Come on. You know what I'm saying? So you got Thunderbolts, you got Thor, 371, the first appearance of Justice Peace, and 372, the first appearance of Time Variance, and that was 90s hot spec. So thank you guys for that spotlight there. And with that being said, Javi, are you ready, bro? It's the moment everyone's been waiting for, bro.
I am ready. Let's do this.
Let's do this, bro. It's the Variant Corner, Stash or Trash. It's Javi. It's the only reason why we do the show. So thank you, bro. We appreciate this, man. So take it away. Let us know in the comments below if you're watching this on the rewind what you're stashing, what you're trashing. And of course, if you're watching this live, let us know as well, man. So Javi, I'm going to go ahead, pull up the infamous screen and take it away.
Let's do this. We got quite a bit of variety for you guys today. So you guys in the chat, you let us know if you're going to stash or trash these variants, upcoming variants.
Yo, can I just say this? I'm stashing this. I like the whole, it's like the Nirvana, tribute, but I like that it's in space. I totally dig this, bro.
Yeah, this is awesome. I don't know if they actually did this as a cover, like the hip hop variants. Well, this wouldn't be a hip hop variant, but this would actually be a really cool cover if they did it.
Shout out to Big Remo. He wants to let you know, Hi, that your poster is the joint. It really is.
Oh, thank you, Big Remo. It is a pretty good poster.
So first on the list, we got a Doctor Doom cover. This is Doctor Doom number 6 coming out. This is a Mike Mayhew cover B variant. I didn't know Doctor Doom had his own little mini going on.
Oh, yeah, it's been pretty good.
Yeah.
But this is coming out March 4th. And
All right.
I did pull up, if I'm not mistaken, this is the A cover.
Woo.
Right here.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so I'm going stash on both. I will say on the B cover.
Yeah, I think it's like a Spider-Woman.
That's the only thing I don't.
variant.
That's the only thing I don't like about it is the Spider. There's something about like the Spider-Woman I don't like, but I do like the Doom. So, but the Spider-Woman is not enough for me not to trash it. You know what I mean? So I'm stashing it. I'm stashing this one, and I like that cover A. So stash both.
Yeah, it seems like he drew an awesome Doctor Doom, but they were like, "Oh, it's a Spider Woman variant." And I was like, "All right." Like, but I love it.
They kind of like shrunk her down. Like he probably had a Spider Woman.
Like it's not even like it's like she's looking up from the ground. It looks like at Doctor Doom, but I don't know. It's strange. It's like it's great. I really do like it. Stash, but that's strange. But stash.
And yeah, that's
Double stash. Yeah, that's awesome.
Awesome. I love how he has a gun, like a space pistol in his holster. That's awesome.
That's the one I'm getting.
I'm going stash the A and trash the B.
Okay.
I'm not crazy about the B one.
Stash the A, trash the B.
Yeah.
I brought up this book last week. It was a Suicide Squad #1. I believe this book already came out, but they're doing a variant for it. I kind of dig this variant. I like the King Shark in the background, and I like the dark cover versus the.
I will say this: I'm not a big fan typically of like the whole. I don't know. I guess you can say the two animated look. You know what I'm saying? But this one is not bad. I think it's tasteful, Javi. To your point, I dig it too. I'm stashing this one. I like it.
I like it. I think it's just
the minimal trade dress where she has her tongue sticking out on this one versus this one where she's just smiling.
The use of the water makes it a stash for me, Brian says. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the water is beautiful. I like the way they did that.
Yeah, and King Shark in the back. I mean, he kind of looks pretty badass.
Yeah, it's a stash.
It's a Ryan Brown Comics Elite Comics exclusive. Cover B. This one right here is limited to 600.
And shout out to Calvin, the statue fanatic in the building. Thank you for being here, brother. He said that should be a statue. Wait, he was probably talking about Doom, maybe.
Yeah, that's the Doom one looked like a statue, right? With the bird coming down.
Yeah.
This is a stash for me, man. This is nice.
I'm stashing this
nice.
one.
I like this one. I was digging it. I think the background makes it really cool too. It's not like a brick wall or like graffiti or anything like that.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. We have Wolverine, of course, is coming out with the #1, February 19th. Of course. We got Omega Red background.
This all day, bro.
Veiny Hulk.
I dig the
big, he is super
veiny, big veiny triumphant bastard right there. I dig it.
This is a Tyler Kirkman.
Oh, of course, that's got Kirkman, right? Yeah. With Omega Red in the back, come on, bro. That's fire. That's a stash. That's a stash. Take the time collectibles is passing.
Yeah, dude, I'm passing too. This is basura, dude. That looks like a 1980s Mr. Olympia with the veins, a Lee Haney pose. No, dude, this is
that looks like a bodybuilder that didn't get any sun.
Yeah, dude, that was a little bit better, but no, dude, this is basura for me. I'm passing on this too.
I'm stashing.
No, I'm gonna take the time to put this in the trash.
Yeah, crazy.
It's so veiny and weird. Like the Wolverine's fine. Omega Red in background. I don't know, but the veiny Hulk, it's just I don't know. It's off-putting.
It's off-putting, man. It's like he overdid it with the veins, dude. That looks great.
Triumphant bastard. I like it.
Steve is stashing. Steve in the chat. He's stashing.
Yeah. So is Funk's Comics. We got a few stashes.
That's a Lee Haney special from the 1980s, bro.
3,000 right here. 3,000 copies, and the Gray Hulk is limited to 1,000. Tyler Kirkman. This is a Frankie's Comics exclusive.
Shout out to Bueller in the chat. Bueller says buy it. Bueller says buy everything. That's Bueller.
Buy everything.
If you buy it all, you won't miss out on it.
There you go.
That's the advice Bueller has given me since I started comic book collecting. So shout out to Bueller for that one.
$17, not bad. Not bad price for an exclusive. We have giant size. Oh no, my bad.
Oh, I don't care what this is, but I'm stashing it. Hell yeah, bro.
TMNT Jenica #1. I spoke soon.
Yo, Karai versus Jenny, bro. Hell yeah, bro. This is dope. And it's in the Mortal Kombat style. Get out of here, man.
Yeah, this is actually a sideways cover, so it would actually look something
Like a
like
fold
this.
out?
No, it would
Oh,
look
okay.
something like this.
I'm not a fan of the sideways covers, but
Yeah,
this
me
is
neither.
cool. This is cool.
I think if it would be a fold out like you just said, that would be even cooler, man. Like the back and front.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't get the same effect, though.
You wouldn't
You
get
know
the
what I
same effects, you know?
mean? The only
you
way,
get that
yeah,
little piece in the
no,
middle.
I
You
think,
open the book.
yeah, bro, this is dope. I dig it. I would stash this for sure.
I dig it too. It's like a little, obviously, homage to the fighting games, Marvel vs. Capcom, Street Fighter.
Yo,
Dude,
I dig it
just for that, you gotta stash this.
for sure.
I don't like it. Trash.
I like it just for that, the nostalgia.
I got to be the one trash on this one. There's just something. I don't know. It doesn't do it for me.
I like it. Thanks, Hyde. It's usually me being the basura man.
Yeah, somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Basura.
I appreciate you.
Basura.
So yeah, pick this up. This is KRS Comics. I have a couple from KRS Comics.
Right.
So this is the first one, TMNT Jenica #1, coming out February 26th. The next one we have is a giant size X-Men Jean Grey Emma Frost #1, coming out also as well February 26th.
I'm just gonna start off with this one. This basura.
This is hot garbage.
Straight trash, dude. This is trash compactor.
Jean Grey looks terrible.
Right?
Derek Chu.
This is horrible, dude. This is really bad.
Yeah, hold on. I just love that everything we're gonna post, Bueller's putting by it. I love it. I'm just gonna start high. For everyone. I'm just gonna leave that there.
I don't know. It looks just like a fantasy novel cover. Like it. I don't know.
Fire and ice action. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Dragons in the background, and then you have some like.
Okay, I feel you. Emma Frost, she looks okay, but there's something about like the mid of her body, like her torso, it just is off, and then just Jean Grey just looks straight out of an anime. I don't know. I'm just not thinking of that at all. So
Basura.
yeah, I'm putting this one in the trash.
Basura.
What about this one? This is actually a two-parter. We have a combo set right here. G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, issue number 269 and 270.
What is this, a fold out or is it?
Yeah,
right?
So it's like two covers. So this is cover A and cover B to.
Hold up, what does Bueller think?
269.
I
just changed it and you can't even tell.
And then this is cover A and cover B to issue number 270, which is coming out February 5th, tomorrow.
Dude, I like the first two.
Actually, I like G.I. Joe, but I'm not like a huge G.I. Joe fan, but this is cool. So I would stash both.
Yeah, I would stash them. I'm not a super huge G.I. Joe fan, just like Chad said, but
feels like storyboard. The second one feels like storyboards for a Tool video.
Dude, I don't like that. Yeah, this one right here, I
Even
like
more of a stash, bro. Come on, bro.
This is a stash. These two are a stash. The other two, man, I'm not feeling it. It's stash and basura all at once. The other two are. That's basura.
Hold on. You're stashing it in the trash can? Is that what? I don't know.
I'm stashing the first two, and I'm trashing these two. This is horrible.
No, this not. Yeah.
Dude, I don't like that at all.
The first one is a stash for sure. This one is not terrible, but I still dig it. So
this is basura.
All right.
Basura.
Stashuda.
Stashuda. That's a stashuda.
Oh man, we got some Spanglish going on here. I believe this was a Hialeah pick right here. Ice Cream Man number 20.
Yeah, bro.
Ooh.
I like that, dude. That's pure stash for me, man. I love that. That's a little homage to Hannibal Lecter.
This is Cameron Stewart, the artist. Just cover B on Ice Cream Man. So.
Oh yeah, that's a stash. That's awesome.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Look at the blood on it, the little blood splatter on his, or whatever you think that might be on his shirt. Dude, that's nice.
Oh, Bueller, that's too funny.
Yeah.
I'm stashing this. This looks cool. I dig the whole head as the, you know,
As the ice cream bowl.
yeah. I dig it. I think it's cool.
That is wicked, dude.
Brian's stashing it.
For sure. That's a stash.
We got one for Yad Man, 90 MF Comics. We got Immortal Hulk number 30.
Woo-hoo.
Another Tyler Kirkman exclusive.
This is a stash all day. I dig it. It's got my boy Hulk. It's also got my boy Carnage on there. I'm about it for sure.
How about Sudai?
That's fine.
I think they mentioned on the website that this might not be the final art. So, we might get some maybe a background change or something. I don't know, but
And you're probably gonna get a virgin variant for sure.
Chad, is he the guy that we met at the con?
Who? Tyler Kirkman?
Yeah, was it him? No, right?
We met Greg Horn.
Greg Horn. Okay.
Greg Horn is cool as
Greg
shit.
Horn.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. If this was Greg Horn, I would have to stash it because that guy was cool as hell. Tyler Kirkman, I never met him, so I'm gonna have to basura this one.
All right, perfect. Brian's passing, so when it comes into the shop, Brian, just pass it all along my box, brother.
Steve stashing too.
Yeah, I'll pass.
No,
Hulk with
yeah,
Bruce
I
Lee
dig it.
moves.
For sure, bro. I dig it, man. And it's Carnage is like two of my favorite characters, bro. Hell yeah.
Yeah, here we got a homage coming up, an homage to
Okay.
Days of Future Past.
This
the
is dope,
X-Men
though, man.
storyline.
This is a stash. This is dope.
This is X-Men number 7, Unknown Comics exclusive by Jay Anacleto.
It's out tomorrow, right? I believe it is.
It comes out comes out February 26th.
Oh, okay.
But I believe you can start pre-ordering these already.
Oh, yeah. I think it was today that you could pre-order it. I believe it might be already open. Man, I'm gonna pass. I love the background. The background I think is amazing, but I'm just not feeling Cyclops.
He's like an old man.
Dude, he looks like he's freaking like if they squished him down or something, right?
No, it's not that he just like is crouched like an old man.
God.
He's taking Gene to the Piccadilly, bro.
Dude, he looks like De Niro in The Irishman.
Back off. We'll get you to the buffet at Piccadilly, Gene. That's what I don't know.
He's a friend of mine, dearie.
I dig it though.
This is a cover I've seen everybody do like a billion times by now, and in different contexts. But this is just, I don't know. There's nothing special about this one.
No, I like the background. I like the wall with the.
Oh yeah,
I think
that
that's
looks
my
good.
favorite part. That's why I
Yeah, Gene and Cyclops just don't look right.
Trash. Too many homages for this one.
he's trying
too many of the same cover, and there's like nothing. This is just like the same cover that it was,
Yeah.
but with the two different characters.
We got another giant size X-Men, Jean Grey, Emma Frost. This is Unknown Comics exclusive.
This one's nicer than the other one,
Yes.
but
I like the background.
actually, you know what? I'll stash this.
I'll stash this too. I just don't like their hand placement. What's up with all the hand gestures and
Like they're all psychic. They're going.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, that's
And that's what I was asking myself, but then I remember, I'm like, well, they're mutants, bro. So they're
but look at Jean Grey with that hand, her left hand. What I don't like.
bro.
Emma Frost looks okay, but
Bro.
Jean Grey looks.
She's doing like a telekinetic turn your head and cough thing.
No, yeah, she's grabbing your nutsack and telling you to buy this cover, Highly.
By this cover.
That's exactly what she's doing.
I'm gonna stash it though, but that's just a little awkward to me. But whatever.
too funny. They actually have a
It's a light stash, according to Brian. It's a
Yeah,
light-
perfect. Light stash.
they actually have a C2E2
soft
exclusive,
stash is high.
the Hellfire version variant.
Oh,
This is basura.
No, see, I like that one, dude.
Oh, really?
I like that one. I like that one.
all right.
What's up, Joe?
What up, Goat? Thanks for being here, brother.
Oh man, Hialeah likes this one apparently.
Yeah, I'll stash this one. I'll stash it. I like it. This is a Jeff special. I keep on bringing on Jeff, but this is a total Jeff special.
For sure.
Yeah.
Let's see, we got last but not
Yeah,
least.
that's something you pull up in like when you're like a kid and you're going through like a comic stash. You pull that up as a cover as like a little kid, and the guy who's working is like, "Hey," just grabs it from. It feels like when heavy metal was a kind of a gross porn comic in like the '90s.
Son, you gotta be reading, looking at that, son.
Yeah,
That's the same Dark Phoenix that that other guy was using it on his cover.
oh yeah, but it's not the. It's like the outfits mixed with the style of art. It is.
Yeah.
It just feels like a certain thing.
I don't know. The only thing I don't like is, man, Jean. I didn't know she was that well, and she had that boobage.
I didn't know Gene was a porn star either.
Yeah, that's about the only thing. But I think though it looks nice. It doesn't look bad.
It has turned into Gene's perfect corner goat.
Pretty much.
Let's see what we got going on here.
What's
What?
the last
Oh, tiny picture.
Tiny picture.
I had Hobby pull this up because this is one of the worst covers of anything I've ever seen in my life. It's an old Star Wars cover.
Stash, bro. The print run on this is super low. It's great. This is like an $80 to $100 book, dude.
But hold on. I wish we could get a bigger cover for this because Chewbacca looks like a weird big dog thing.
No, but what's up with those rabbits? And who's that guy back there?
I think they're proto-porgs. They're porgs before they were porgs. Look at those things.
Proto-porgs. I like
Proto-porgs. And there's a French cockroach in the background.
They're protorgs.
Dude, that doesn't even look like R2D2 either.
No, it's different color.
That looks like Borak. Borak from.
Oh yeah, Zorak from the
Zorak
Space Ghost.
from
The
Space
French
Ghost.
cockroach back there. Don't. Because all the iconic Star Wars characters.
Dude, that is one horrible.
The French cockroach.
Bro, I want this cover even more. Stop.
Dude, we saw this the other day at a Secret Society. Remember?
It was
Really?
$80. It was
Like
80
2 weeks ago. Yeah.
It was $80.
Oh, I need that. I need the actual copy. I only have like $1 copy of this. This is like the funniest cover in the world. Look how Chewie's holding Lando like over the threshold, wedding style, as he's smoking.
Yeah,
Yo, it's
horrible, dude. This might be one of the worst covers ever.
And
It's so good. It's so terrible.
Chewie's holding him like if Lando's the dog.
Yeah. Well, not even. Like they just got married. Like it's insane.
Wait, what is Lando wearing?
He's dressed like a Joker of some sort.
It's almost like like one of the Musketeers.
Yeah, it's close. Like that is kind of Lando-ish, but at the same time,
Oh, bro, you know what that is? Bro, it's Prince. He's rocking the Prince.
he is Prince.
Rocky, yes, he is.
Yeah, you're right.
Got the poofy.
And
Wrist.
he's got the Jerry curl going. you
No,
know?
and look at Luke. That's straight 80s. Look at Luke with the cut off sleeves. How cool is that?
Oh, and there is something weird. I read this issue in the dollar print, like in the dollar reprint, and the end of this issue ends with a to be continued. And they state in the cover that it's the last issue. Yeah, I need this thing. I need to find this somehow.
I need it as well.
Bro, they got a copy at Secret Society. Well, they had a copy like 2 weeks ago at Secret Society.
Good to know, because yeah, this is something else.
Chewie is saying, "Thank God the Christmas special didn't get adapted into a comic."
Oh no, but I want to see Mala, Itchy, and I can't remember what the son's name is.
Okay.
Special.
Who looks which one of those characters looks the best?
So
C-3PO.
I was gonna say Leia. I mean, it looks nothing like Leia, but at least she looks like,
She doesn't have her buttons, her earplug or earbuds.
Yeah, well, she's got the braids. I'm cool with
Got
that.
something going on. Yeah.
C-3PO looks terrible.
No, but he looks the best of all of them.
Bro,
Yeah.
Look at his pecs. Nah, I don't think so.
C-3PO can have 60 pecs once in a while.
Dude, even Han Solo, he looks like he has a beer gut, dude.
Yo, he's got the beer belly going for sure.
Actually, I think the best one is the French cockroach in the
Actually,
background.
Han Solo's got the dad bod going. That's when
He's got the dad bud, yeah.
That's when Ben was born.
Coming, hey, 90, coming next week, baby. That's what's coming.
Yeah, right. It's already started.
Spidey looks the best. Spidey's head.
Spidey's head looks the best.
Yeah.
For sure. Agreed. I wonder what droid that is, though.
I think it's supposed to be R2D2.
There's no way that's supposed to be R2D2.
It's supposed to be. Right? It's all the iconic characters and the French cockroach. That's besides Leia. That's who besides Big Reno. I have no idea.
Vivi.
Yeah.
Oh man, we can talk about these.
Bro, I don't think we spent as much time on the cover as we have on that cover.
Yeah, but stash
all day.
Yeah.
And this one I'm trashing. I'm not a fan of this whole. I don't know. It's just too
new, too modern.
I don't want to say too modern, but man, it just looks very.
You guys noticed that when Thor went cosmic, they changed
his outfit.
The circle, yeah, they changed where the circle placements were on his chest, and now it's like a weird triangle thing, which is kind of cool, actually. And you have like the same.
I'm trashing this. I'm not a fan.
You know what? It kind of looks
Fabio cover. Oh, we were talking about this earlier, me and my friend Rick, how when Thor got the power cosmic, his hair just got super long and super well, super well maintained.
Yeah, the power cosmic did just turn him into Fabio.
He conditioned it. It's conditioned. It's well conditioned.
Oh shit! Is Fabio a Herald Galactus? Chilling around.
This is the 1 in 25 variant by Ryan Brown for Thor #3.
Dude, I actually think the art is actually pretty good. But I wouldn't buy it. So for that reason alone, it's basura. But I don't think the art's bad. I don't think the art's bad.
A soft stash. It doesn't do anything too much, but it's nice. There's something to it. I'm okay with. Feels like a Magic the Gathering card. Like, it's all right.
Yeah, it's a good way to describe it. But yeah, man, that's the stash or trash variant corner that we just went through.
Which was the cover of the week? I think it might be that Harley.
Do we have one?
It might be that Harley. Oh, maybe that one. I think we all like that one.
But we all like the more. Oh no,
I think Ice Cream Man.
no,
I
Star
think
Wars.
that Star Wars was the cover.
Yeah, Star Wars.
of the week.
For how bad it is?
Bro, for how amazingly bad it is.
Yeah, okay.
It's incredible. I want it.
It's so bad, it's good. No, I want it too. I want it because I love Star Wars, and I just saw it. It's a low print run, and I don't know.
It goes for good money, man.
I want to go. It looks like Chewbacca and Lando just left an orgy or something.
Yeah, it's insane.
Dude, there's a little bestiality going on in there.
I just want to know who this guy is.
He's the French cockroach, bro.
The French cockroach, man.
He's,
I flipped through it. He
What is
doesn't pop up in here, I don't think.
Oh man, too funny.
Awesome stuff, Javi. Well, thank you for another awesome edition of Stash or Trash. Let us know if you're watching this on the rewind, which books you're stashing, which books you're trashing, and let us know what you're reading, as I mentioned earlier. So I guess we're pretty much at that time, guys. I don't know if we want to just go around and let the people know what we got going on. I want to thank you guys for being here. But hi, what you got going on? I know you stopped promising us stuff, but let's.
Yeah, well, yesterday Javi and I did a first episode of a thing that I can't remember the name we gave it.
I'm looking it up right now.
Thank you, Javi. Yeah, we just did it on my channel. We didn't do any fanfare or announcements. We just did a thing to record it. You could go check it out if you'd like. I'm trying to ramp while Javi finds it.
MVDS Media Video Discussion Show.
Thank you. It's MVDS Media Video Discussion Show.
We have 4 views.
We take apart music videos, trailers, whatever. We just discuss them bit by bit. And we did a secret live pilot yesterday, so check it out on my channel if you'd like. And also every other Thursday, this Thursday, yes, next Thursday, no. Every other Thursday, Oprah Boys Book Club.
Oprah Boys
on the Geese to Dorks channel. And I'll pass it on down. That's what I got going. Keep an eye out. Sporadic stuff coming from my channel.
Awesome.
And MVDS every Monday.
All right, every Monday, be on the lookout. Hit up Hyde if you haven't yet. Hyde's been
Yeah.
in the chat. Man, everyone in the chat should know who Hyde is. I'll make sure I link his description or I put his link in the description below. I gotta
Yeah,
get it. I can't even talk anymore.
if you guys are ever feeling like getting a little bit away from some of the comic talk, and you just want to immerse yourself in some pop culture, mostly music, movies, and TV shows. That's what we'll mostly be discussing: movie trailers, music videos, and things like that. And we actually show like the video as we discuss it and go along through it.
Sweet.
Everything's fair use.
Yeah, check it out.
Nice.
We're gonna say every time we talk about this show and do this show.
It's all for fair use. Yes.
All fair use. Awesome.
Check it out on the D High channel.
Check it out on the D Hyde channel. And what's Hialeah got going on?
I just want to say real quick, me and you were hunting yesterday, and we're on our way to Phil's. And Brian, I just want to thank you, man. He started sending me pictures of a election that they just got in, and dude, he was sending me and Chad were in the car looking, and it's like we were already like 2 minutes away. So we walk in, and I was going through the collection, and bro, I totally geeked out when I saw this book because I've been after it.
Nice.
And dude, thank you, Brian, man.
That's awesome.
Dude, it was just awesome. I totally geeked out when I got this. I got a few more books that I'll show in a haul video coming up in the next couple of weeks. What I got on my channel tomorrow, 10 o'clock on Inquiring Minds. You guys tuned in. You're going to see we're going to have 36 Chambers. H on the show tomorrow. I cannot wait to speak with him, get to know him. And I think that's it on my channel for this week. I might be doing Comic 7 the hard way on Sunday, but that's not set up yet, so I'm not sure if that's going to go through. It should be hopefully at 7 p.m. with Pope and Nemo Comics. Other than that, man, it's I'll be popping in here and there.
All right, awesome. Hialeah. Well, as always, thank you for hunting with me, hanging out with me. It's always a blast.
Always a good time.
It's always too much fun.
Yeah.
I know we give each other a hard time, but people don't know it's just the love that we have for each other.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, great video today on that big box unboxing.
Dude, I slept so good after that.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, I ate and I fell asleep on the couch. It was so nice.
I mean, anytime that you get baked,
Yeah.
you go to sleep, it's always a good sleep. So
Yeah,
shout out to Bake.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much to Who Dat, man. Awesome.
Yeah, crazy, right?
Yeah.
So, the Conquistador himself, Javi, you're making splashes in the community. Silver Age Sunday's the hottest thing on Sundays. What else you got going on, brother?
What else do we got going on tomorrow? No, not tomorrow. Well, tomorrow I will be on Inquiry Minds, Hialeah Comic Bros show, 10 o'clock EST. We will be interviewing 36 Chambers. Thursday, Oprah Boys Book Club is back. We will be doing a deep dive review on Superman Year One, the 3-issue Dark Label DC Black Label series by Frank Miller. So we'll be doing a deep dive review on that.
Deep dive?
And yeah, check out the Conquistador Comic Book Club, Oprah Boys Book Club. Boys. And then every Sunday, Silver Age Sunday, 12 o'clock, noontime EST. Go check us out, hang out with the mightiest panel of them all. And I also need to do some unboxings. I have a Big Will unboxing I need to do. And Life with Two YouTubers also sent me something, so I got to unbox that.
Awesome.
You know that's some fire in both of those boxes.
Yeah, I'll be doing that sporadically, impromptuly on my channel. So check that out. And check out MVDS on Derek Hyde's channel. That's where we're going to be starting a new segment up there. And of course, here Tuesday, 9 p.m. at Comics channel, where we do comic book reviews, Spec Talk, and Variant Corner.
Appreciate that, Javi. You don't have to plug us, but I appreciate
Tuesday
that, man.
Tuesday Night Titans.
And as for what 90s got going on, as you guys know, next week I got the big arrival of Little 90. So I plan on going on next Tuesday. If you don't see me live, you guys know why. It'll probably take me a few weeks to get into routine, but I want to thank everyone for being here in the chat. I want to thank Poor Mike, Goat, Brian, Take the Time Collectibles. We have Sharon, Life with Two YouTubers, Dylan, Comic Book Ranch just hopped in the chat. We had Bueller, Who Dat Comics. We had Biggie Shack. We just everybody. Thank you guys. But yeah, Big Remo up in here, Steve, of course. Just thank you guys. I appreciate the love. I appreciate all the good vibes you're sending to me and for the little guy. I appreciate Hyde. I appreciate Hialeah. I appreciate Javi. You guys are incredible. I cannot be doing this incredible show without you guys. So appreciate the love. And for all the 90holics, just remember, even while I'm not here, YouTube is 90. And I can't wait to be back with you guys live. And thank you guys once again for the best panel on all of YouTube. I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you guys next week. Go get your books, go read your books, and just until then, guys, we'll see you then. Peace.
Peace.
Go.